It's Saturday night in Louisville, Georgia, and this gallery opening is the place to be. Over 100 people have come to socialize and to see the work of batik artist Mark Mulfinger. Rural Georgia might seem an unlikely place for a gathering like this, but not to CGI members Kathleen Galvin and Helen Aikman.
Having a gallery now is a part of everyday life for people of all ages in Louisville, Georgia.
It's called the Firehouse Gallery, and the story of how it came to be in this small Georgia town is the tale of the difference that two people, despite distance and full-time jobs, can make.
CGI operates with the idea of a dream, and the dream is that we would enjoy working together to build something that we can be proud of. I think that's exactly what we're doing here.
Louisville, Georgia has a long history. It was the first capital of Georgia. Before the days of the interstate, the town was a regular stop along Highway 1 on the way to Florida. The signs of that past prosperity are easy to see. So too are the empty storefronts and buildings that are reminders of the challenges facing many small towns across America.
When you drive into Louisville, especially coming in on the Grange Road, you see a part of America that a lot of people have forgotten that it even exists.
I think from the first time that we got here, one of our friends called it a Mayberry effect. It's a beautiful little downtown. I think it just all around charmed us.
And in that downtown, just off the main street, was an abandoned fire station.
The firehouse was one of our old buildings in downtown Louisville that was not being used and was being allowed to fall in.
It was a little disheartening, but at the same time it really captured our imagination to think of this little building, structurally very sound, very quaint looking, that could be purchased for the price of a reasonably good automobile.
So it was that Helen and Kathleen found themselves owners of the building. They began renovating, and the Firehouse Gallery began to take shape.
I was prepared to have this argument that, you know, you can't make your living selling art in downtown Louisville, and Helen just looked at me and laughed and said, well, I'm not really planning on making my living selling art in downtown Louisville.
I think we wanted to tap into something special that we saw and we felt here. But I think what we really were looking for was, community revitalization, community purpose, the idea that something interesting could happen down here.
And what happened was much more than the filling of another storefront. Opening in 2005, the Firehouse Gallery quickly became a fixture in downtown Louisville as a forum for art and much more.
Y'all are doing a great job at filling up the whole space of the Shield.
The gallery reached out to the school system, creating an after-school art program and offering internships to high school students.
Oh, they've definitely made a difference in Louisville. I don't think our education, as far as the art, we would not be where we are now, from elementary all the way up through high school, without their resource here.
Keeping that resource running takes a lot of work, but to Helen and Kathleen, all that work is a complement to what they do at CGI.
I think CGI understands that wherever you pick up leadership skills, whether it's at church, in a community outreach program, helping with your children's schools, any kind of activity like that that builds your ability to be a leader in the community is going to be doubly valuable when you bring it back into the company.
Like the gallery they founded, Kathleen and Helen are now firmly a part of life in Louisville.
They are absolutely part of the community here.
Helen even bought a house here, renovated it, and now telecommutes from Louisville.
When I started telecommuting at CGI, I gained back into my life 2 or 3 hours every day. That's 2 or 3 hours that I am able now to reinvest in the community.
That investment has paid off for Louisville. The Firehouse Gallery has taken on a life of its own. It's helped energize downtown.
What that gallery has done is gotten people, local people, interested in coming downtown to see what's going on, and that has made a huge difference.
The gallery has helped spark the artistic imaginations of young people here.
Their vision and their idea has just come to fruition, and it just continues to grow and get better and better as we go forward.
As they go forward, the passion Kathleen and Helen have for the gallery and the town of Louisville continues to burn strong.
Anytime you invest any effort in it and time in it, it just comes back to you threefold.
You feel the value of your leadership, you see the results of your contribution, and it's love.